Hey there, YouTube. Lator Awesome here, and what the? There it is. There's the sound. And welcome back to Pokemon FireRed Omega. In the last part, we beat Rock Tunnel up there, and in this part, we're gonna start by fighting these trainers, like you, who's feeling a bit faint because she hasn't hiked in some time. Okay, but you're not exactly hiking now. You're just kind of standing there. So, whoop-de-doo for you. Yeah, you're gonna die. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Yeah, so how was everyone's, like, New Year's, I guess? It's been since New Year's since I've recorded. So, yeah, life got in the way again, as it always does, somehow. And you didn't die in one water pulse. That makes me angry for no reason. Yeah. So anyway, in this part of FireRed Omega, we are going to be going quite a lot of places, actually, because there's something I want to get done, and yeah, gotta go places to do that. And I can, in fact, obviously, make videos longer than 15 minutes, so I am going to abuse that. Yay! You fight me. You're laughing. Okay. You just laughed at me. Did you have a point to that? Or are you... Ooh, an Aron. Yeah. Oh, I got rid of my fighting type move. I forgot I did that. Oh well, Fire Punch works too. Ooh, or not. That didn't work out for you, did it? You're gonna die to Swift. You know why? Because I said so. Yeah. Anyway, I haven't really done battles on non-super speed for a while now, have I? Interesting. Interesting. A Trapinch. Shiny. And gonna die to Ice Punch. Yep. Yeah, I am actually intending to go through this entire recording without the use of super speed. Maybe. I might change my mind later. Not laughing, hay fever, ha 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 chew. That's not what hay fever sounds like. You're offending people with allergies. You're mean. Anyway, there is a patch of grass over here with what is obviously a hidden item in it. It's a nanab berry. It sounds like banana, but backwards. And not really. It's just like the same Pokemon that were in Route 9. I already covered those and such. Anybody over here? You! I'm gonna fight you this way. Because you're not expecting it! So I'm not entirely sure why you're expecting someone to jump down a ledge and charge you either, but... Ooh, a Wooper! Ooh, oh. That's like one of 3 Pokemon Captain Zap can't fight with his current abilities. But Ned can! Although Ned, I erased his grass-type moves, didn't I? Didn't I? Well, at least that's good, because that... Yep. Erased his grass-type moves. Except Bleach Seed, but that doesn't really count. Oh well, it's still dead in one hit. But yeah, that Mud Shop could have done... Mud Shot, not Mud Shop. If there's a Mud Shop, then... That'd be weird. Like, really weird. Anyway, wow, this is taking forever. I really do use super speed a lot. I went all the way around to go back to the same move because I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, yeah, it's a Saturday and it snowed. I'm so happy it snowed. It means I have to, like, do work and stuff in the snow, but it snowed, so it's pretty. He feels bloated on mountain air. Yes, that is why you're bloated. You're breathing too much. Hi, kid. Want to see? I am offended that you call me kid. You don't know how old I am, as was discussed in the last episode. Yeah, I might be like 10. I might be 2. I might have been born, you know, this morning, or I might be 4,000. You can never really. I used Ice Punch, didn't I? I should really start paying attention when I'm doing this, instead of, like, not pay attention and use Ice Punch on a water type when I have Thunder Punch. Beautiful. And now you have a Slowpoke, and now I'm going to use the correct Elemental Punch. I hope. Yes, I did. I was just button mashing. That's the risk of button mashing. If you're not paying attention enough, then you will mess up. Yay, Captain Zap grew a level. Woo! Cosplayer, you're creepy. Wait, what? You don't like me? You don't like anyone better than you? Not sure whether to be insulted or complimented. Either way, just doing my switch out here. Welcome to Lavender Town. The place with the creepiest song in any Pokemon game. I don't like this song. Because it's like creepy and sad, and I don't like creepy or sad. But I do like Pokemon centers. Because I get to heal, yay! Even though I'm not even all that hurt, considering I went through an entire mountain. And, more importantly, I get to dump the excess Pokemon that I had for the mountain and didn't need whatsoever because, well, Rock Tunnel did not need Flash. So, you guys excuse me, you guys are gonna go over here and over here. Yay! So, Togepi, congratulations, you're now in the Hall of Starters. Woo! Do you do anything? Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of money, no job too dirty or heinous or wicked or blah da blah da blah. Cubone's mother she was killed? Dude, that's depressing. Cubones were skulls, and people will pay a lot for a skull because apparently this world is really creepy. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff that you can do in Lavender Town, mainly that building. And, I mean, there's the Name Raider guy in... Wait, which house is it? I think it's this one. Yep. This guy's the Name Raider. He can change the nicknames of your Pokemon. He says he'll rate them, but all he ever says is like, that's cool, but it could be better. And... Wait, no, I wasn't done in Lavender Town yet. And this is the Volunteer Pokemon House, and it's the grave site, and I don't really quite understand why they had to put in like a grave place, considering Pokemon don't die in-game. But they just did. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Huh. It's his house. And he looks after abandoned... So there's a graveyard and an abandoned Pokemon facility right next to each other. Anybody else think that's random advertisement? But, actually, like, you need the Silph Scope in there. So, kind of makes sense. Down south is another area that I'll get into much later. But for the now, we're going to head... Never eat shredded... West. Yeah, west. I'm bad at geography. Shh! Welcome to Route 8. Route 8 has lots and lots of trainers. Oh, can I avoid you? Poop. I wanted to avoid all the trainers on this route because at the moment I'm kind of over-leveled-ish. And, well, I'm about to go catch a new... Or catch or get... or find something. A new team member, actually. I'll be getting a new team member today. And so I want to use this route to train him, her, it up. A little bit. Oh, cute charm. Oh, but you flinched. 50% chance, supposedly. Come on, 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 come on. Yeah! Yeah, I don't like the infatuate condition. It's mean and haxy and... Oh, yay, she lost already. But I like Route 8 right now. Do you want to know why I like Route 8 right now? It's not because Clefairy evolves when it's exposed to a Moonstone. And it's not because there's trainers and I can grind and stuff. It's because Route 8 right now has no new Pokemon, which means I don't have to do ratings for them. And it also has items. But this is the first route where I have not had to do new Pokemon ratings. It makes me so happy. Just so happy. Ooh, a Lumberry. That's actually pretty good. That'll heal any status condition. But yeah. And since I have Ned and Cut, I don't have to fight all these people, including the creepy ones on bikes. Oh, I might have to fight you. Please tell me I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight you. Ha 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 ha! I run next to you in victory. Oh no. Oh poop. I forgot about Route 7. The department store in Celadon has stuff. Oh no. I forgot to do ratings for a route. This is bad. This is very bad. This is potentially very bad. There might be no new Pokemon there either. Ooh, item. What am I doing? What am I doing here? Why is this item? No. I'll tell you what. I'll do the Route 7 Pokemon ratings, if there are any new ones, next episode. Because I'm not prepared for it because I had a brain fart. Anyway, this is Celadon City! Yay! I like this song. Wait, you don't look suspicious at all. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. That's not suspicious at all. But anyway, there's a Pokeball. I want it. I got it. It's a Sunstone. Ooh, shiny. Yeah, so this is Celadon City. This is one of my favorite cities because, as you can tell, it's actually pretty big. There's a lot of stuff. That is a department store. There's lots of things in there. This is a guy who scalded his tongue because some lady gave him tea. Okay. This guy is talking about his Poliwrath. There's a Pokemon Center. There's gambling. There's this guy who's like, someone stole our Sylph Scope. Oh no. There's gambling in there. There's grass there where you can catch like the evolutions of bug types mostly, like Butterfree, Beedrill, Dustox, and Beautifly. Yeah. There's stuff over here. Wait. There used to be an item over here, I think. Maybe that's just in FireRed Leaf Green. I'll check it out when I get there. Get lost or I'll punch you? These people are rude, man. There's a basement under the game corner. Useful information. And this guy is like sad and depressed, so he gives you a coin case. Do you know what this means? We can gamble now! I'm so happy. Those people just talk about food. But yeah, we can go gambling. Isn't that awesome? And this guy blew it all at the slots, and he's got cash for prizes, and I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention when he was talking. But we can gamble! That means we're 21. I'm turning 21 in like a week. Less than a week. What day is it? The 21st. I turned 21 in 4 days. That's awesome. Anyway, enough with my rambling. Time to go fishing in this one spot of water here in town. And it's full of... Wait. Oh. There is a new Pokemon in this patch of water. I thought it was the only new one here. But, wait, did I... Oh! I have a rod equipped as my select item. That's neat. I didn't remember that. Oh, come on. See, this is why I don't like the new Pokemon ratings, because they take forever to find. I mean, technically this one is like... There we go! Okay, this is Grimer, the first new Pokemon that you can find here in Celadon City. Grimer is a pure poison type introduced in the first generation. It's... I mean, for, like, basic poison types, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty defensive and has some good, like, offensive stats. Poison is okay. But he doesn't really have anything that stands out, and he is outclassed by another poison type we'll encounter later. So Grimer gets a 6 out of 10 for in-game use. So he's like good, but not real good. But one thing I want to point out about this is we just caught a pile of sludge with a fishing rod. I don't know how. And also, I don't know why this particular city, which seems like pretty clean, like there's a water fountain and lots of grass everywhere, and like it's not a major city. Why is there one body of water filled with toxic sludge? I don't understand that. It always seemed like a really weird thing to me. Like, oh, here's this nice looking city with pretty flowers and grass, and like as you'll see well, not much later, but later, there's like a Pokemon gym over here, and they're all about like flowers and pretty and stuff like that. Why are they polluted that badly? It doesn't add up to me. It just doesn't. So, I'm gonna go in here now, because this is like a house, or apartments, or something. It's the mansion. Manager's suite. Ooh. Wait, you're the manager? She gave us tea! The kid outside burned his tongue on the tea. And she says it's the best. You're trying to burn my tongue, aren't you, old lady? I'm just gonna take your Clefairy then. Oh, it didn't follow me. That would have been funny. As you can see, there are stairs over there. We'll be going there in a minute or two. There's other, like, stuff in here. Actually, this just has a rather portly dude. Oh! This guy, if you give him 2 tiny mushrooms or a big mushroom... What? No. You can teach a Pokemon a move it learned earlier in its, like, leveling. This is really good for Pokemon who, like, evolve and they learn to move at, like, level 1 that they don't learn because you can't evolve them prior to level 1. So you can just give that guy some mushrooms and he'll teach them that move. This guy likes all the girls that he helped write. What? Oh, right, yeah, this is the Game Freak area. These guys are like, the Game Freak is the one that develops Pokemon, and so they put themselves in the game for some odd reason. And, yeah, Game Freak development room. And it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall and all that. And, but if you talk to that guy, the like, head guy over there, after you complete your Pokedex, then he does something. And as you can see, we're on the roof with nothing next to us, because this roof is in a different dimension from downstairs. And there's a little room up there that you can't get to from this side, but as you've been seeing all the way up, there's stairs over there. So, in case you've never played this game before and you don't know how to get to those stairs, I'm gonna show you! Yay! Now you could take a shortcut and go through here, but that kid's blocking it. The poop. His burned tongue. And the tea that we have and are somehow carrying around perfectly without spilling any of it while running. But you can go back here and climb some stairs. And more stairs. And more stairs. And then you can... I know everything! You know everything? What is my name? Oh, you only know about the world of Pokemon in my Game Boy Advance. But you're not going to tell me anything. I'm going to steal your Pokeball then. Because this is Eevee! Yay! We got an Eevee! Eevee is the next Pokemon that I am going to be rating here. Wow, level 30. It's normally level 25 when you get it here. Eevee is a normal type Pokemon introduced in the first generation. Eevee is one of my all-time favorites because Eevee can evolve into, well, now it's one of 7 different Pokemon. In the first 3 generations, though, like this game, it's one of 5. In the first generation, it was one of 3, then they added 2 more in the second gen, and I love Eevee. And Eevee, if you use it by itself without evolving it, Eevee gets a 5 out of 10 for in-game use. He's good, surprisingly. Because he's like a normal type. He can learn moves and do stuff, and I mean, he's adorable, too. There's that. And for the Eeveelutions, I'm going to be rating all of them here, and I have something prepared for this. It's not exactly fancy, but it'll do. So, 1 second. Okay, the first Eeveelution that I'm going to cover here is Vaporeon. Where'd the music go? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Wait, no. There we go. Okay, there's the music. The first Eeveelution I'm covering here is Vaporeon. Vaporeon is a water-type Pokemon that was introduced as an Eeveelution in the first generation, and Vaporeon is very good. It's a very defensive water-type, kind of similar to the Squirtle line, but I don't find it as useful for in-game. In competitive, it's better, like, a lot. But in-game, Vaporeon gets an 8 out of 10 because he's a really good Pokemon, but he is slightly outclassed in terms of bulky, defensive water types. So, yeah, he evolves from Eevee with a Water Stone. The next one here, if I can keep that music up, is Jolteon. Jolteon is an electric-type Pokemon, also evolving from Eevee starting in the first generation, with a Thunderstone this time. Jolteon is insanely fast and a very good special attacker. He can also sort of take hits, which makes him ridiculously good. He gets a 9 out of 10 for in-game use. He's like the epitome of electric types in-game. They're fast, they're strong, especially, and they're like yellow and lightning-y, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So yeah, Jolteon, fantastic Pokemon. Next one. Okay, the next Eeveelution here is the third and final one introduced in the first generation. This is Flareon, the fire type, who evolves from Eevee with a Fire Stone. Flareon is kind of known as a joke in the Pokemon world because it's not particularly a bad Pokemon. It gets a 6 out of 10 in-game for me. But, if you haven't noticed, Vaporeon got an 8 out of 10, Jolteon got a 9 out of 10, the next two are also going to get very high scores. Flareon is not a good Eeveelution. He gets way outclassed by most fire types. He's kind of almost exactly like Arcanine if you take away all that makes Arcanine really good for in-game, and good competitively, or decent at least. Flareon also gets like royally put out by moves and its like stats, because all the I'll say this now. All the Eeveelutions, as these are called, have the same stat distribution. They have like one stat that's their best at 130, one stat that's their second at 110, and then the rest are like, I know there's a 95, and then there's a 65, and I don't remember all of them right now, but they all have that stat distribution, and Flareon's is his highest stat is his attack, and I'm pretty sure his second highest is his special attack. But, or wait, is it? No, I think it's like his special defense or something like that. He doesn't have any good physical moves, Flareon. So he's kind of like out of luck. So yeah, Flareon 6 out of 10. Next one. Okay, the next Eeveelution here is Espeon, the Psychic type Eeveelution introduced in the second generation. Espeon has the highest special attack of any Eeveelution with the 130 there, and it has 110 speed, so it's very strong special attacker and very fast. Espeon evolves from Eevee through the use of happiness during the day. I don't know how he evolves in FireRed Omega because I looked it up and couldn't find it. My guess would be with the sun. Actually, let me test that out. Oh, whoops. Here, I'm gonna... You're gonna see some magic here. Wait a second. Wait, hold on. Trying to decide how I want... You know what? This might look really weird, but... Yeah. Yeah, that probably did look really weird. Because I don't have anybody who I need to evolve with, like, a Sunstone... Yep, you can use it on Eevee. Yeah, I'm not actually going to do that, though. And here, let me move this out of the way now. So, yeah, you can evolve Eevee into an Espeon with the Sunstone in FireRed Omega, and Espeon is fantastic. He's a psychic type. He's like great as a psychic type because he has all the good qualities of Alakazam, except he can take hits a little bit. Espeon is personally my favorite Eevee evolution. He gets a 9 out of 10 for in-game. I can highly recommend him to everyone. He's, in my opinion, he's the best psychic type in-game. That's not like legendary. So take that as you will. Okay, the final Eeveelution here that I'm going to cover is Umbreon. Umbreon is the Dark-type Eevee evolution introduced in the 2nd generation. He evolves through Happiness at Night, or I'm guessing with the Moonstone and FireRed Omega. Umbreon is pretty much the polar opposite of Espeon. He's super defensive. His defensive stats are incredible. He can take hits like nobody's business, and he can dish them out okay too. He's better with like toxic things like that just whittle down the opponent's HP slowly as he sits there and laughs at their pitiful attempts to KO him. But anyway, I really like Umbreon too. He's one of the better ones. He gets a 9 out of 10 for in-game just because he doesn't faint. He's just like invincible in-game somehow. So yeah, that actually does it for all the evolutions that you can get here in FireRed. So yeah, that does it for those. Okay, so now that we're done. Oh wait, this is still a little off. Nips. Okay, still a little off, but I don't care. That covers all the Eevee evolution rankings in this video, and wow, I'm up to 27 minutes ish. Okay, then yikes. But that's what I get for trying to cover all the Eeveelutions fairly. So, one last thing I want to do here before I stop for the day is talk to you, I think. I sure do fancy that Porygon, but it's hard to win at slots. Wait a second. You raked it in today. Every day we're like this. Wait. Hold on. There's somebody in here. I know. Is it you? Argonauts drunk all my coins on this stupid Pokemon. I don't want it here. You can have it. I obtained a Porygon! Yes, I want to give it a nickname because, yes, Porygon is the 5th member of my team. Porygon. Hold on. Let me nickname you real quick. His nickname is Ponygon. I don't know if anyone will get that reference. It cost a bloody ton of coins. Oh, no. Whoops. Didn't want to go into my bag. Wanted to go and look at the Porygon. It's a reference to something that I don't even really remember what it was, but Porygon here is a normal type Pokemon introduced in the 1st generation. He looks weird, I know. He's like a cyber duck thing-ish. He has psychic attacks, like most of the time. He also has recover. Porygon is a very defensive, well, not very defensive, but he's a defensive Pokemon with good special attack. As you can tell, his regular attack and speed are kind of lacking. That's just his physical defense, because I think he has a minus defense nature. But anyway, he's a Pokemon that normally evolves through trade into Porygon 2. It's a trade while holding... Oh gosh, I can't remember what he's holding. Upgrade, that's it. Oh, I thought he was going to be level 25, but he's not. He's level 30. Oh well, that's good. He's good. He's not fantastic. I've actually only used one once in game before. He gets a 7 out of 10 if you can't evolve him, but he gets an 8 out of 10 if you can evolve him into Porygon 2, which you can in this game through level ups rather than trading. Oh, wait, no, not just deposit. I want to move. I said move, not deposit. Such annoyance. No! Okay, there we go. Eevee, you go there. Yeah, I'm not using Eevee in this game because I do plan on using an Eeveelution in pretty much every other Let's Play I'm gonna do. Yeah. But I'm just not gonna use him in FireRed Omega because I decided on Porygon as the Pokemon that normally evolves by trade but doesn't in this game. And also because I've rarely used him and he's good. So, that actually does it for this part. We got to Celan City and got a new team member and spent way too long on the Eeveelutions and made the longest video ever. So, next time on Pokemon FireRed Omega, we're going to cover the Pokemon here in Route 7. We're also going to go back to Route 8 and take down all the trainers there, and then progress in the game. So, hope you liked this episode, and see you next time.